Hello everyone, my name is Shahlo and my partner is Kumush. We are members of 31E group and today we are going to talk about Beawulf and Tristan and Isolde. First of all, we are talking about Beawulf. Hello Beawulf.
Hello.
I'm aware of the battle and I want to ask you some questions about the battle. If you are ready, I will give you some questions.
I'm ready.
Okay. First question is, what was the main reason of battle?
Beowulf was a great warrior in the land of the Danes and Geats. He defeated Grendel and Grendel's mother. Early in his life, 50 years have passed and Beowulf was 80. As a payment to the king of the Danes, he decided to fight the dragon. The dragon was in possession of a great treasure which he found buried in a cave. One day, a man tried to take Cap away from the dragon in order to free himself from the crime of killing his brother. Beowulf decided to fight the dragon even though he was old. His pride and warrior code would not let him chicken out of a battle.
Okay. The next question is, what was the last words of Beowulf?
Beowulf asked me to brought him a treasure we'd won together and said me, I sold my life for this treasure, and I sold it well. And brave Geats built a tomb when funeral flames have burned me and built it. On the spit of land, sailors can see this tower and remember my names and call it Beowulf's Tower.
Okay, next question is, what kind of treasure gave after his death?
So my brave king gave me the golden necklace from his throat, around his throat, gold-covered helmet, his rings, and mail shirt.
Okay, how Beowulf was dead?
So Beowulf dragon advances, and Beowulf finds his iron shields. Less protection than he thought against the dragon's flames. Nevertheless, he strikes the dragon with his sword. Angered by the blow, the dragon ejects even more fire, and Beowulf is forced to step back. At his point, all of Beowulf's companions, except me, flee to the woods. The dragon bites Beowulf on the neck with his huge poisonous fangs. As Beowulf bleeds all over the cave, I find the dragon's weak spot on its neck and hits it with his sword. Beowulf managed to stab the dragon with a sharp knife from his waist. Both the dragon and Beowulf fall.
Okay. And what happened after his death?
So, when battle is over, Beowulf's followers came out of the wood. So, and cowards and traitors, knowing that dragon was dead, they came like shame-faced jackals. Their shields in their hands, to the place where the prince lay dead.
Okay.
So,
Thank you for your answers.
thank you. Hello.
Hello.
I'm a video writer and I want to write about Tristan, a story about Tristan and Isolde. Can you answer the questions?
Okay, I'm a member of Troubadour, and I will try to answer your questions deeply.
Okay, my first question is what happened after Tristan became the knight of the Round Table, and what can be said about the personal life?
Okay, now Tristan stayed in Camelot and became a knight of the Round Table. He did so many good deeds and lived happily in Camelot, but he never forgot about Isolde the Fair because he wanted to see her again. He married several years later, and his wife's name was Isolde. She was called Isolde of the White Hand. Tristan is so good and kind husband, but he didn't love her wife. His wife Isolde of the White Hand knew about their love and she was jealous. Even after King Mark's death, Tristan of Lyonesse couldn't be with Isolde of the Fair because he never forgot Isolde of the Fair, and he was married to Isolde of the White Hand.
Okay. And next question is why did Tristan send the colonel to Tintagel?
One day a man attacked to Tristan, and Tristan fought and killed him, but the man wounded Tristan. Tristan so strong and clever person, but her wound is so terrible. So he said that I'm going to die. My wound is never heal without Isolde the Fair. She was a healer like her mother, said that to his servant Corvinal, and take a ship, go to Tintagel, fetch the Isolde the Fair, said. And Tristan said again to Corvinal one thing, which is, I beg you, and can you give me promise, which if you fetch Isolde the Fair, when you return it, can you raise white or black sail?
Why did Corvinal have to raise a white or black sail when he was returning?
Okay, the main reason is that if Isolde of the Fair comes to Tristan, Corvinal needs to raise white hand. If she isn't, Corvinal needs to raise black sail. And Tristan add one thing, which is if Isolde of the Fair comes to me, I will live until she comes. Said that. And Isolde of the White Hand heard about their conversation, and she was jealous on her heart, as she see when Corvinal lived to Tintagel, and after that she looked after her husband, and she never told about her feelings to Tristan. Corvinal sailed to Tintagel and meet with Isolde of the Fair, and he said that Tristan is wounded, and you need to help to his, and without your heal, he maybe die. And Isolde of the Fair accept his suggestion and go to Lyonesse with Corvinal.
Okay. Tell Tristan's condition and his wife's lie.
After that, they go to the Lyoness with Colonel and Isolde of the Fair. But in that time, Tristan feels so bad. He's ill. He couldn't grow his head from the bed and answer a lot of questions from his wife. Is Colonel returning? They are coming. What kind of color in the sail? These kind of questions. But his wife, Isolde of the White Hand, was jealous, and so that's why she doesn't want to say the truth about the sail and say that I see black sail, like that. And after this speech, Tristan is great heart died and said one thing: I never see Isolde of the Fair again. After that, he died.
Next question is, and the last, it is, what happened when Isolde reached Tristan and what their relationship ended with?
Okay, when Isolde Fair come to Tristan, she found that he was dead, and she knelt. He knelt beside the lover and wept. But Isolde of the Fair and Tristan never parted by death. Tristan and Isolde's love so strong, and this kind of love I never see. And after that, Isolde lay down and died beside the noble Tristan. After that, Isolde and Tristan buried in one grave, and Isolde of the White Hand planted 2 roses. One of the white and second one is red. And these 2 roses grew up together and become one. That's it.
Thank you.
Okay.